In the end, it doesn't even matter. I just want to see how this sounds. Welcome to whatever this is. Um, this is take one, just a test of the blue snowball with me giving almost no effort. Tired. Story requires a lot of breathy pauses and like how much would it affect everything if I did it this way? Current surroundings, high as fuck. Sunday, Victor's upstairs. I may be playing with the greatest. I may be playing intramural sports with the greatest female quarterback of all time. Um, um, yeah, just seeing how this works. So this is a test. This is trying to test everything really. Just kind of see what's the best position to do this in, because it's going to be the most relaxed. I guess the most relaxed would be on the bed. But if I wanted to sit down, I could. But I guess the bed is the most, makes the most sense. Let me move some of this shit out the way. I'm like walking around with it in my hand. Alright, so moving stuff around. Seeing what stuff sounds like with it. Moving my wand out the way. Alright. Getting in the bed. Just walking around, just moving around. Seeing how this feels. Seeing how it sounds later when I'm doing it. Seeing if it's pleasant, unpleasant, if movement is an issue. Okay, so let me do that. Alright, here I am. Chilling on my bed. It's about an hour before I have to go play dodgeball. I should probably get up, brush and floss my teeth, but get new floss. My floss is terrible. I got it about a foot maybe away from my face. Holding it in my right hand, moving around, trying to adjust. Seeing what's a good position on the bed. Fixing the carpet. Not the carpet, but the cover. Okay, so right now, I have it kind of on my crotch area. I'm just sitting on my bed. I have the headphones in. There's no feedback from the headphones at all. I can't hear anything. I kind of can just hear the outside noise. I have the window cracked a little just to get some air in here. I was tapping the mic. I don't know if you could hear that. I saw something on there, so I guess that's a thing. I just want to test this. See how it feels when I go through a full story. Okay, so today or tomorrow or yesterday, I don't even know, like what. So many things are happening. So many things have happened. I was telling Megan today that I felt like I was God for a lot of reasons. Let me see if I can find my phone. Get that. Alright, so I was telling Megan that I felt like God. I said, I think I'm God again, because I told her that I felt like God, and she was telling me that she does, and I was trying to figure out why she felt like she was God. So she said, tell me more. And I said, I genuinely believe I know more than I should know, especially about humans. It's scarier. I feel I've been writing a lifelong story accidentally. I feel I can impact people, make them calm, present, aware, and unoffended. I do this everywhere around the United States. I see patterns that aren't patterns I should be privy to, understand better than I have before. But through all that, the only thing I can think is, great, now I can really start learning. I may only live to 90. I haven't time to bullshit. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to her why she felt like God, because she's a very interesting human being. brilliant, and just I feel like she's so powerful. She doesn't know what to do with it or where to direct it, but she can destroy everything. She can build. She just she's a destructive force, and I want to see what happens when she's let loose. But in a way, she's a god to me. She's just like, somebody who I admire, look up to. But yeah, it's I do kind of feel like that sometimes, but I also realize that none of my life is my own. Uh, I'm extremely fortunate to even be in this position, whether it be lying on my back with this amazing blue microphone that Quinn bought me, working on this computer that Ed bought me, in this bed that I got for free from an Indian man. It just, my life has been gifted to me thus far. It would be a shame, but, you know, that's the humbling part. So I take into account everything that has been in my life, and it's just, I'm trying to figure out which parts are luck and which parts can be worked on. I want to separate what is out of our control and see what is in our control to see what we can do better at. If you say someone's in a bad position, well, how bad do they have to be in order for them not to be able to improve? What conditions does a human being have to be in before they're broken? That's why in stories about um, athletes who are disabled, performing athletics is heroic. What they're doing is something that we could not even fathom, and we never would have to, hopefully. And they're out here doing it because they don't want to be stopped. That is inspiring. At what point can you say, I'm gonna let this break me, and then let it break you? That's what I want to know. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I can have those conversations with people, and I have done it. They've been very fruitful from what I've seen. Arguments that I thought were arguments were not arguments. But I didn't think they were. I knew what I was doing, but they thought it was an argument. I just knew it wasn't, so I kept at it. It seemed annoying, but I wanted to break through. Um, 3 mails on one trip, I remember it was just back to back to back, and it felt like I was antagonizing, and I had to make sure I wasn't. So after each conversation, I think one of them was about the TSA, the other one was about who the fuck knows. But every single one of them was an argument, like some anchors on TV. I wanted to, I wanted to be direct with what I was saying. I wanted to tell them exactly what I meant so that there was no confusing. I was with my cousins yesterday, and they were talking about questions. My cousin Jasmine was talking about questions, and her dad asks a lot of questions, and I ask a lot of questions, and I was trying to get to the answer. And she was saying, why would you? I said I was asking a question just because I wanted to know the answer. There was no malice. She said, yeah, why would anybody ask a question? And I was like, well, there's a lot of reasons why, and there is. People ask questions to antagonize, to lead, But a pure question is, something different. But yeah, this is the part of the show where I get off topic and snap out of my rambling. This is what this show is, by the way. I don't even know if this is going to be heard by anybody. It might be so low that fucking nobody can hear it. Maybe you're all fucking asleep. Maybe you should have been asleep. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Listen, I am just testing out this microphone. But if this does go out for whatever reason, this is the show. Me laying in my bed, just talking, just the thoughts that are in my head all day long, just spilling out stories that need to be told so I can archive them so I don't have to tell them again, and this is kind of what this is. It's just the constant streaming of information out of my head, and just placing them somewhere. So if this does get anywhere, you're welcome. I don't know how you got this far, but it's almost 3 o'clock. I got an hour until dodgeball, so I'm gonna get ready. I ate my spaghetti, gang gang. But real quick, shout out to Charlotte, who made me feel like who kind of directed what this portion of whatever I'm trying to do in my life is. a rambling portion. This is I need to get this off my chest. And whatever is on my chest is there, and a lot of what on people's chests is boring as shite. So if you want to fall asleep, this might be it. I don't know. I'm just doing, and Charlotte kind of helped me. She helped me figure that part out. So I wanna thank her for that. Shout out to the sponsors, and I'm gonna go beat up some gay dudes in dodgeball.